This is not a story about people who failed at love. It's a story about two people who followed the rules and still lost each other. Aaron was not a romantic. Friends described him as focused. Colleagues called him disciplined. Those who knew him well understood the truth. Aaron believed love was a distraction. He had grown up watching ambition win and affection lose. Relationships collapsed under financial pressure. Promises broke when opportunity arrived. Love, to him, was not dangerous because it hurt. It was dangerous because it slowed people down. By the time he turned 30, Aaron had built a life designed to move forward without interruption. Small apartment, minimal furniture, long work hours and no attachments. Love was never part of the plan. Maya's life looked very different from the outside. She came from a family where success was expected, not celebrated, where image mattered more than emotion, where love was something you planned, not something you felt. From a young age, Maya learned to smile at the right moments, say the right things, make choices that made sense on paper. Her parents wanted security for her, stability, a partner who fit. What they never asked was whether she was happy. They met at an engagement party. Not there's at a room full of celebration, laughter, champagne, and two people standing quietly at opposite ends of it. Aaron stood near the window, already planning his exit. Maya sat politely at a table, nodding through conversations she wasn't part of. They noticed each other because neither of them belonged there. Later, outside, away from the noise, Maya spoke first. "You don't look like someone who enjoys parties." Aaron smiled. "I don't enjoy pretending." That was the first honest sentence either of them had spoken all night. One quiet evening, Maya finally said it. "So, when does this end?" Aaron didn't understand the question at first, because somewhere along the way, the plan had disappeared. It stopped being fake, he said. Maya didn't disagree. But love wasn't enough to rewrite their lives. They didn't fight loudly. They fought honestly. Maya accused Aaron of always choosing progress over people. Aaron accused Maya of choosing safety over truth. Both were right, and neither could change. They met one last time at the airport, in no audience, and no pretending. Aaron asked her to come with him. Maya said no. For the first time, she said, "I chose myself." They hugged. Not as strangers, not as lovers, but as two people who knew they were letting go of something rare. They never spoke again. Years passed. Aaron succeeded. Maya built a life of her own, sometimes without knowing why. Each of them paused, remembering a version of himself that only existed when the other was there. This is not a story about betrayal. It's a story about timing, about two people who did everything right and still lost each other. Because sometimes love doesn't fail. Sometimes life does. Some people come into your life not to stay forever, but to show you what it feels like to almost have everything. What happened next was not romantic. It was practical. Maya explained the pressure from her family, the expectations, the constant questions about marriage. Aaron understood immediately. His career rewarded stability, too. The idea came naturally that a relationship, public, controlled, temporary, no emotions involved. They agreed on rules. No falling in love, and no jealousy. No future promises. They shook hands. Neither of them realized they were lying to themselves. At tea first, it worked. They attended events together, took photos, played their roles perfectly. Aaron's career advanced. Maya's family relaxed. But something unexpected happened. They became comfortable. Comfort turned into conversation. Conversation turned into understanding. Understanding turned into something quieter and deeper. They learned each other's habits. Aaron noticed when Maya went silent under pressure. Maya noticed how Aaron relaxed when he didn't have to perform. Still, neither said the word love. There was no single moment where things change. An kiss, an confession. Just a series of small, unplanned moments. Late night talks, shared silences, laughter that came too easily. One evening, during a citywide blackout, they sat together on the balcony, candles flickering. Maya asked a question she hadn't planned. Do you ever feel like you're running towards something you don't want anymore? Aaron answered honestly, yes. That was the night pretending stopped. 2 months later, Aaron got the promotion he had spent years chasing. Higher pay, international position, everything he'd worked for. They celebrated.